Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, July the 4th, so if you celebrate, I hope that you have a good one today. Maybe get a little bit of rest or do something fun. Go out and swing a golf club or maybe put something on the barbecue. I know there are a lot of people, at least around me, that are planning some pretty big or have some pretty big plans for today, at least as far as cookouts go, judging from the grocery store yesterday, which was just packed. I couldn't hardly find a grocery cart to use to go around and pick up the things that Kim and I needed. So I think there's going to be a lot of celebrating going on. Now, in my neighborhood, it starts pretty early. You know, most people have the day off of work, and kids especially get excited about, lighting up their sparklers and that kind of thing. So that normally starts pretty early in the afternoon. But of course, the majority of the fireworks and so on, they'll be set off at dusk or just a little bit thereafter. So whatever you do today, I hope that you're happy, healthy, and staying safe. Now, it's also week 2, day 4 of my 16-week marathon training plan. And I'm not really following a training plan at this point. I'm kind of building the plane and flying it all at the same time. That's not something that I've done in the past, but it's really born out of necessity. So I need this training block to go as adaptive as possible for me. And I have to say, I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. It is such a relaxed training block for me. And I refer to it as a soft launch. And by that, I simply mean intensity. And not even the overall mileage, just the overall intensity that I'm putting into the workouts themselves. Doesn't mean that I'm not doing what I need to do. It's just I've dialed it back a notch or two. And it's felt really good so far. And I'm hoping that this will do the trick. But I'm just really happy with the start. I'm really happy with the start of this because, like I said, I do feel much more relaxed, and I'm doing my best to try to still have all of the elements that I'm going to need in order to be able to improve my fitness so I can do well on race day. I don't have a personal best necessarily in mind that I'm shooting for, but Chicago, when they reduced their time in order to be able to get a spot for the following year, for me, by 5 minutes, that kind of upped the ante a little bit. So I do want to try to come in at least a 3:30, under 3:30, under a 3 hour and 30 minute marathon in Chicago. So we'll see. Because I do want to go back. I love going there. It's just so much fun. Kim's brother lives there, so it's a chance for us to visit with family. And, it's a nice flat course. Everyone is just so accommodating. It's just a really great time. I really enjoy it. So I'm going to do my best to try to come in at a time where I get a guaranteed spot. Otherwise, it's the lottery and you hope for the best. And there's always that option to go that route if I need to try to do that in the future. But, okay, so this will be my third workout this week with full body weight, and it's going to be 40 minutes, 5 minutes probably to cool down, something like that, 10 minutes, somewhere around there. And I'm going to try to continue to run at a conversational pace. And then tomorrow I'll have off, so I won't be running tomorrow, which is Friday. So Saturday, I will try to do a little bit of speed work. And so I'll talk more about that on Saturday, but my plan isn't to go full out and, try to run some, intervals at my max. But I do plan to increase the speed some, kind of like what I did the other day on the treadmill, right? So I introduced a little bit of speed work when I was doing some intervals, but it wasn't anything crazy. I think I was trying to pick up the pace to about a 7:30 minute mile pace, something like that. So I will likely use that as my benchmark, somewhere around there. So since I've been running at a much slower pace for these base runs, I'll probably try to pick it up by, a minute and a half per mile. So again, nothing crazy, just But it is time. You know, I do need to continue to introduce at least a little bit of speed work. After all, I am trying to train more like a race horse and not a Clydesdale. So if all I do is slow base runs, that's what I can expect on race day. So I do need to pick up the pace, try to build up my VO2 max and that kind of thing. So anyway, all right, so that's enough about that. I am going to get down, going back to my high school track. I'm really debating whether I want to wear my hydration vest today because I don't need that much water with me. And, you know, sometimes it's nice just to run a little bit freer and a little bit lighter. But we'll see. The nice thing about the vest is it doesn't just carry my water. I have all kinds of stuff with me. You know, I'm carrying my GoPro with the selfie stick, my cell phone, you know, all that kind of stuff is housed in that hydration pack. But I might go a little bit lighter today. I have a handheld Nathan water bottle that I like to use where I can tuck a few things in the side of that. So I don't have to take my cell phone with me. You know, I can take my little MP3 player, you know, that's iPad. What is this thing? iPod Nano. So it's pretty tiny. It's old, really, really old, but still works. So, you know, I can tuck that in to my water bottle and go that way to run a little bit lighter today. So, all right, enough about all of that. I'm going to get down and get this workout started because I have some other things I want to do today. You know, I got my mobility stuff done as I usually do before I start this segment of the video. But I want to do some strength training today as well. So I want to incorporate that at some point today. It might not be right after I get this workout in, but maybe later this afternoon or this evening, I can do a little bit of strength training because it's time. It's time. This would be my second strength session this week. And as you know, I've been shooting to do 2 to 3 a week. So I at least got to do 2. Even on the 4th of July. So, all right, I'm going to head down to the track and I'll take you with me. All right, let's go do this. So I did decide to travel a little bit lighter today. Got my little Nathan handheld. This thing's done a good job over the last few years, but I think it's time to get a new one. The bite valve is starting to leak just a little bit. So, like I said, I can't complain because I've had this for a few years. It's seen a lot of mileage and it's kept me hydrated. Done a good job. What I love about this one is that it's collapsible and it's got this insulated kind of sleeve on it with a handle, be able to hold on to it. And I got my little MP3 player tucked in there. Now you could put, you could put gel or something in there, some snacks if you wanted to, something like that in that little pocket part. But it's done a really good job. And so as I drink my water down, it collapses. So there's very little sloshing that happens when you run because that kind of drives me nuts. I don't know about you guys. That probably, I have to imagine, it happens to everybody. You get a standard water bottle that doesn't collapse and you're trying to run and all you got is this sloshing going everywhere. That bugs me. That just really bugs me. So I love this one, but they're kind of pricey. I don't recall exactly how much I paid for this one when I bought it a few years ago, but I remember thinking, ouch, ouch, that's kind of expensive, but it's been worth it. So I'll definitely look to pick up another one. All right, I am back down at the track. They still got it all locked up front, but that's all right. We're gonna get it done today. 40 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to cool down, and it'll be the third run recorded on Strava. Although I think I goofed it up. So I scheduled 3 workouts, 40 minutes each, which was, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But when I ran on Tuesday down here, my first unassisted body weight run, it just popped up on my Garmin workout. Do you want to do the workout? I said yes, but it was a Garmin workout and it wasn't the Strava 40-minute workout because I had 2 of them popped up and I wasn't really paying that close attention. I guess I was just too excited to get down here and run. So when I look at Strava now, it only shows that this, that I have 1 run that would be for this baseline. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I have to try. I might have to look into that a little bit to see if I can somehow go in and change that one, the first one, to a base one, or if I just do another one or add one. I don't know. I'm figuring it out as I go. All right, I'm here, gonna get a few more drinks in me, loosen up my hips, and we're gonna get on to this one. All right, I'll take you guys along with me for the run. Whew, looking forward to it. So that workout is in the books, and you know, it felt really good. So that's 3 days in a row, full body weight, and the Mount to Coast R1 running shoes. I've got, you know, today I'm wearing my Boston 2023 shorts. I love these because they have a zipper pocket on the side that I can keep my key fob, and I ended up putting my MP3 player in there, my iPod, because this was just leaking a little bit too much and I was getting sprayed as I ran. So definitely time for a new Nathan. Anyway, so I thought it went really well. Like I said, I'm off to a really good start. I don't want to be overly optimistic, but boy, it sure feels good. And I think making this 100% adaptive to how I'm feeling and the workouts that I'm running based on that, you know, I think it's going to be good. All right, you guys. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Oh, before I forget, I did get a second pair of the Nike Upperfly 3s. Now, they were saying that the ship date on that was right around July 17th. But my experience with Nike is they always say that, and then, you know, it comes in a week or so. It always comes earlier than they say. I think that they just want you to feel good when it arrives before the scheduled date. I don't know, but anyway. All right, with that, as always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't know if I'm going to post tomorrow. Tomorrow is a rest day, and you know, it's important for me to honor those, so I'm definitely going to do that. And but we'll see. I may post you know what, I might do a review. I need to review the Pack quarter length performance socks. Should be an easy review for me to do because I love them. I absolutely love them. So all right, we'll see you later.